Hi, welcome to Readings with Christy. I am just grabbing some cards. I'm running a little bit late tonight and I am sorry for that. I've been running around like crazy, making sure I can come on and see you guys. So hopefully I'll just grab some cards as I wait for some people to join. Sometimes the fun is just choosing which cards. Let me see. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I hope you've all had a great day. Come on and say hello and tell me where you're from. I'd love to know. I'm just going to grab a cushion because I'm little and us little people need cushions. So hi Angela, hi Carla, Sharon, Kira, Kaira, is it? It's a beautiful name. Hey Alison, Nicole, Belinda, Jenny, let me know where you're from, guys. I'd love to know. I think we're going to go with these cards today. Yeah, I'm going to run with these ones. Okay, excellent. Hey Casey. Hey Kim from Tasmania. Ooh, exciting. Hey Jeanette. Okay. Washington State, wow, I love the USA. I hope you're well over there. Oh, how cool is that? South Australia, Auckland. Oh, we've got people from everywhere. Brisbane, oh, Perth, that's where I'm moving to. That's why I've been running around. I've been getting my house up ready so that I can hopefully move to Perth. Hoping to. I'd love to go there. It's either there or Queensland, so we'll see. All right. Excellent. Well, my name is Christy Johnson, for those that don't know me, and I run a couple of things on Facebook, but mainly my group is probably the best one to join. It's called Clarify My Journey, and in there we do like free mini readings and we run workshops and hold women's circles, and yeah, it's just a really cool page. So feel free to join. It is a private group, but I will obviously let you in. So I would love for you to join after this live. All right. So yes, Perth is amazing, isn't it, Rochelle? I do believe it is. I have been there for a couple of holidays, but it was a while ago. But I definitely love it. It's just, the weather is just amazing, right? So is that lab? Do you mean my ring? Or when you say is that lab, that is moonstone? Moonstone, if that's what you're talking about, Carla. All right. So let's see, who would like a reading tonight? Yes, moonstone, Carla, absolutely. So, can't believe you even noticed that. Thank you. I do get quite a few comments on this actually, so which is nice. I forget that it's on, so until someone mentions it. All right. Okay. All right, let's go. Tracy, you're new here from Rockhampton. Let's do one for you. What do I feel for you? I just want to introduce myself too, because I know a lot of you don't know me, just before I do a reading. I am a psychic medium. I've been doing it for 25 years plus, pretty much since I was born. I do healings, Reiki, I'm a hand analysis, NLP trained, lots and lots of different things. And yeah, I just love helping women, especially. I love helping women get on their purpose or on the path to their purpose. And that's why I called my page Clarify My Journey, because we've all got a journey, right? And sometimes we just need a bit of clarification and guidance on how to get there or where we're going. So that's my part, that I love to come in and help women really find their purpose and, you know, to really start to believe in themselves. And I love it. I love the transformations. And yeah, so, you know, there might be some mediumship that comes through. Obviously, time's a bit of a restraint, so it doesn't always, but we'll see what happens. I never know what's going to happen until it happens. So let's run with it. All right, Miss Tracy Dunstan, let's do a card for you. What is going to come up for you tonight? Okay, Tracy. What does Tracy need to know today? All right, these are very thick cards to try and shuffle, actually. But anyway. Oh, I want to go straight there. Took me straight there. Let's go. So you got green Tara, so salvation. So this is kind of telling me exactly what I was just talking about, and it's about, you know, really understanding your power, your feminine power, where your creative soul is. And, you know, you might feel like you're lapsing. Now, you might feel like you're not on path, or you're not sure where to turn next or where to go. You know, it's just maybe a little bit of doubt creeping in. So, and it's also the number 9. So a lot of endings, but with endings, there is new beginnings. So it is really good. Green Tara, it's all about the green chakra, right? So the heart chakra. So it tells me that you come from a very heart space place. You always work from the heart. And you know, that means you're extremely compassionate and nurturing and kind and, you know, but you know, it's about remembering to be all that with yourself as well. So allow Green Tara to take you through a journey and guide you into that self-belief again, that confidence, that, you know, where endings meet, there is a new beginning there as well. So, you know, it's really important that we don't forget that. And sometimes we feel like we're trapped, or we feel a bit stuck, and sometimes we do that to ourselves. So this is just reminding you, remember your beautiful power that you hold, and allow that to shine through over everything else, even over adversity. It will shine through. So keep coming from that heart space, Tracy. You will find that it will do you the best of good, but you will love to nurture animals, children, people. You'll be great at holding space for others. It's just more about that self-love and self-care that needs a little bit of focus and attention. So I hope that helps you, Tracy, but I would say go and do something beautiful for you just because you can. So thank you, Tracy. All right, so let me see here. Rebecca Martin, let's do one for you. Are you still on, Rebecca? I think we'll do Rebecca. So Rebecca Martin, let's see. Rebecca Martin. Ooh. Let me know if you're still on. Yes, you are. Excellent, Miss Rebecca. I feel like you're fun and vivacious, and I feel like, you know, it's time to really explore that again and really start to get that out of you again. I feel like I want to jive. I want to go dancing with you. Like, you'd be really fun, and I feel like, you know, sometimes we get a bit lost in the day-to-day stuff, and it's like, yeah, you actually have a lot of fun. You've got a fun spirit. So if you're feeling a little bit disconnected from that fun spirit, check back in. I would advise you to just check back in. You're a great speaker, so you may not be great at expressing everything, but you are great at holding everything together family-wise. You are extremely wise. So you've got Athena, and Athena's all about knowledge and wisdom and, you know, really trusting that intuition, really trusting what comes through for you. The 5 for me is always about change. It is always about big family changes that are happening. So you might find people in your family or those closest to you are going through some major changes and big life-changing changes like moves and marriage and, you know, babies and career changes and all those sorts of big things. So I really hope you understand that you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of power. So yeah, always remember that owl, all the ones that are behind me as well. Where are they gone? Are they gone? Oh no, they're up the top there. The owl spirit it lives within you. You have the wisdom. You just have to trust. Just trust the knowledge, trust your gut instincts, and trust what comes through. So I hope that helps you, Rebecca. Oh my God, I'm laughing at the moment. So me. Absolutely. You'd be so fun to hang out with. So, yeah, so I love that. So just, you know, when things come up, it's like your best asset is to laugh it off, and I don't mean laugh it off as in dismiss it, but laugh it off as in, you know, don't take things too seriously, because you can get caught up too much here, too much chaos in the brain, and then it just brings you into overwhelm, and that's just not fun. So just have a little giggles, take a step back, and then reassess. So that's what I would say for you. Yes, the wise owl. I love owls. They are so intriguing, I find. So yeah, Vicky, you're the same. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? All right, so okay, so let me just scroll back up a little bit, see who I've missed. Sue White, let's do a card for you. Sue White. Sue White, Sue White, Sue White. Sue White need to know tonight. I don't know if you've been feeling like you're a little, I don't know. Once I checked into your energy, Sue, I felt like I was quite, drawn down. So I don't know if you feel like something or someone is holding you back. But that's the feeling that I'm getting. So please know that that's coming through for you, Sue. And it's like, I want to tell you to sort of shake it off, like literally shake your body. And funny enough, you got one of my favorites. So the goddess Kali, and it's about, Kali energy is very fiery. It's very powerful, but it's very action based. So if you don't feel like you've been taking action, or you don't feel like you've been doing a lot, it's really time to do that. Or if there's been something that's sitting there waiting for you that you haven't got done yet, now is the time. This card is a big reminder to get all that stuff done. It's liberation. It's freedom. It's understanding your power within, the fire of you, the fire essence of you lives within. So, don't ever count yourself out of a fight. Like, choose your battles wisely, but don't ever, you're not one to be messed with. If you're protecting something or someone or your family or those that you love, it's a very strong energy. And it's, excuse me, it's like no one wants to mess with you in that, when you're in your power, nobody's going to mess with you. So, but if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or you're feeling a little bit like something's holding you back, I definitely want to tell you just to literally dance or shake off that energy off your actual body. So I hope that helps you, Miss Sue White. Just shake it off and start again. That's what I would say. Reset. Press that reset button. Okay, so who have we got next? Oh, you had a visit, Lena. Wow, from an owl. Love that. Love that. You are so welcome, Sue. I hope that resonates for you and you understand, where that comes from and what I'm sort of saying with that. So don't underestimate your power. You're very, very, very powerful. When you're in action, very, very powerful. So, it's just don't doubt yourself. That's all. Self-doubt and feeling like something or someone is holding you back a little bit. Energetically and emotionally. So if that is the case for you, I would say just shake it off. So, all right, let's do, thank you, Selena Forbes. Well, I'm going to give you a card for sending me 50 stars. Thank you. I think that's my first. I've only been doing the show for a couple of weeks, and I reckon you might be the first person. So I'm excited. All right, Selena, let's do a card for you just to say thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, what does Selena need to know? Selena Forbes. Okay, potential. So this means that there might be some, big changes for you, either career-wise, moving, something really big is happening for you or someone close to you. You're very creative. So, I want to say to you, like, I don't know if you sew or make things or, but you'd be very good at doing those sorts of things, making something out of nothing. So you're very, very... when you're inspired, the things that can come from you is actually quite beautiful. So you're a great creator. So stay in flow of creation. It will bring you into alignment with joy. But this is about potential. It's about seeing what your worth is. It's about seeing what potential you hold. And, this is about, a lot of the time we can mistake, energetically, like who we are by our experiences, and that's not necessarily the case. This is saying stay true to you, stay in your beliefs, believe in you. It's time to really get your potential on the way, and it's time to do something really important for you. It's the number 9, so again, endings, but also some really great new beginnings. So I'd be quite excited by this one, and I think that there's a lot of energy within you, and once it's focused in the right direction, you really can achieve anything. So it really is about just, putting your energy where it's required rather than into something that doesn't serve you. So I hope that makes sense for you, Selena, but it would usually mean that your family is very important to you, or those that are closest to you. And, it's like, sometimes we have to pull back and just remember ourselves, remember that there's things to do for you as well. So I hope that makes sense for you, Selena, and thank you very much for my stars. I appreciate it. All right, so Okay, so Denise Havenden, is it Havenden? I hope I said that right, Denise. So let's do a card for you. Let's see what comes up for you. I want to grab some other cards too. Like, these are nice, but there's a couple of other cards that I feel like I want to use. We'll see. All right, so Miss Denise, let's see what comes up for you. My eyes just went really tired. Are you tired, Denise? Have you been feeling quite lethargic or quite tired lately? I feel like I just had a big energy drop. So I don't know if that's happening intermittently for you, or if it's something that's been happening for you just lately. But yeah, I just felt like a bit of an energy drop. So I just want to say, just make sure you're looking after yourself, getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water, and eating the right foods. And yeah, they're really just saying, make sure you're nurturing yourself. So bit of a theme for tonight, I think, a lot about nurturing ourselves. This one is radical acceptance. This is Freya. So this is a real warrior-like spirit. This is someone who fights really well for everybody else, really has, you know, had experiences in their life. It's someone who, you know, has been through a lot of experiences, but always stayed true to her, like always stayed within her heart chakra. But this card usually means that there is also something in the past that's still waiting to be healed. There's something that hasn't been healed from the past that is still, you know, within you or impacting your lifestyle today. So I'm not saying it comes up every minute of the day or every single day, but there is something within you that hasn't been fully dealt with, and there might be some healing required around that. Again, this will be for you or someone close to you, but I really feel like you're an infinite being who, you know, has to trust and listen to their gut instincts as well. And, you know, what else? What was that? Oh, something just came up from spirit, actually, and I just missed what they said. But I would say, like, you're very down to earth, very, you know, quite spiritual. You have a lot of knowledge and instinct as well, and you just have to trust it. But what I would say to you is acceptance of self, acceptance of the world, you know, that we're in, is going to do you better. Like, not to fight an uphill battle. Is that what they say? Like fighting an uphill battle. So I hope that helps you, Denise. But yeah, there's something there. And I also feel like travel is on the cards for you in the next couple of years. They're showing me an aeroplane, but not right now. It's in the distance. So I don't know if someone's coming from somewhere or you're going to visit, but there's something about travel being significant in a year or so's time. So just be aware. They wanted to let you know that as well. I don't know if there's a significance to a ring from someone in spirit. They're showing me a ring or a ring that you may have, but they are definitely showing me a ring. And they also show me a beautiful, like a Royal Dalton plate. So I'm not sure if this is for you, Denise, but this is what's coming through. So someone's showing me lots of bits and pieces. Yeah, there's a few photos coming up and things. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you, Denise, but that is what's coming through for you. So I hope that that helps you, gives you some clarity. So, all right. Carla Mann, let's do a card for you. Okay, Carla, what does Carla need to know? Carla need to know, Carla need to know, Carla need to know. Carla. And Denise, I don't know, they keep saying my boy or my boys. Oh, I don't know what they're... My boys. Anyway, Carla, you got Kuan Yin, so compassion, beautiful natured person. Remember to come back into that space. If you're feeling a bit frustrated or angry or a little bit out of sorts, this is really asking you to come back into center. It's really time to ground and center yourself. It's time to get connected with who you are and, you know, not change and adapt to the experiences. It's like, you know, remembering who you are through this experience. It really is a card of beauty and compassion and nurturing and love. And, you know, it's like, I feel like, you know, there's either a new love coming in, or if you're already in a relationship, this is an up level card. So it means that something is requiring focus in relationships, either a new relationship or a new insight into a relationship. So a focus, we need to focus on relationships. So this card comes in with that. But please nurture yourself. Please look at the compassionate side of you and continue to help others, because you can't get Kuan Yin unless you are an absolute, one of those people that roots for the underdog and helps somebody out, or if somebody drops something, you'll be the first to pick it up. And, it's a beautiful card, and it definitely tells me you've got a beautiful nature. So, but I feel like you've got a lot of experiences left to have yet. So your best life is yet to happen. So you've got a lot awaiting you. So don't try and rush things. I want to say stay patient. So I hope that helps you, Carla. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Denise. Very welcome. Hey, Karina. Oh, you're engaged. Beautiful. So the up level might be marriage. So it's that next level in a relationship. So I hope that does help you, Carla. But I think there's beautiful things still to come for you, a lot. So, okay. So, all right, Belinda, you've had a terrible time of late. You need some guidance. Let's see if we can help you. All right, Belinda Canty, what does she need to know tonight? What does she need to know? What does Belinda need to know? I want to change the people I'm with. So I don't know if there's somebody around you that's not necessarily the best, has your best interests at heart, but I feel like I want to say, I need a new group. I need a new set of people. I need to branch out and connect with others rather than those that are currently or have been in my life. So I don't know if that helps you at all, Belinda, but I would definitely say it's time to really branch out and look at some different people to bring into your life, and also, to set your intentions for who you want to call into your life. That's going to be important as well. So I feel like you've gone through a lot. I feel like there's been a lot of heartache and a lot of hurt and sorrow and loss and grief. And I feel like this is, I don't know, I feel like you're too young. Like there's so much for such a young person. I'm not even sure how old you are, Belinda, but this is what's coming up. It's I feel like you've been through a lot more than people double your age. So I don't know if that helps, but that's what's coming through. Now, the card that comes through is Lakshmi. So it's fortune. So it says things are going to start looking up. Things are really going to start looking up. I don't know if you feel like you've lost someone that you love, or you feel like, and I don't mean lost as in passed over, I mean lost as in like you're not connected anymore or not in the way you hoped. This is really saying things are going to start to look up, but we have to change our perspective. It is asking you to change your perspective and really start to, take some time out to get to know who you are first, and call in and visualize what it is you want. Maybe a vision board would be really good to help you. But this fortune card tells you there's a great outcome. Long-term plans, good outcome. So it's just the short term, it's a bit of a process. So I will say, a little bit of, downtime would be really good. So, and if you have been doing that, great. Just make sure you continue to nurture yourself and really understand, what it is you want to call into your life, because sometimes we can get confused with, who's right for us and who's not. So be realistic with your visions, and I would definitely say a vision board would help you really open up to what's possible for you. So yeah, I hope that helps you, and I hope it improves for you. So all right, so you're very welcome, Carla. Very welcome. Okay. Christy Hemlin, is your cousin that passed guiding you? Is this just a recent passing? I feel like someone's quite newly over there, because I've just asked to connect and they're not really sure how to do that. Okay, did this person wear a hat, or is there a photo with a hat on? I'm not sure if that's the same person, Christy, but that's who's trying to connect with me when I stepped into your energy. So I'm not sure I know it's a little bit hard with the time delay and stuff to ask questions, but yeah. All right, so let's do some more cards. Who else is on? Who would like a card? All right, Tracy Ann, let's do a card for you. All right, Tracy Ann, would love a reading. Let me know if you're still on, Tracy. All right, Tracy, what does Tracy need to know? Tracy need to know. I'm just going to have a sip. Hang on. Okay. All right. Oh, that does make sense to you, Christy? Yeah, awesome. Okay. So that's who's trying to connect. Beautiful. Well, then I'd say absolutely, because I asked if there was anyone guiding you to come through, and that is who came through. So you can be sure, and just be careful. I don't know, something about the remote or the TV. There might be some things happening with that. I keep getting mystery, like it's like you're passing it off as a coincidence, and there's something to do with the clock or the time this happened. There's something to do specifically around a clock or the time, a specific time, or if you see like the clock at a certain time, just trying to get some more. Yeah, I keep seeing a clock, so just be aware of that, and also a remote. So I don't know if you've lost the remote. I'm not sure. So I hope that helps. Just be aware that if there's little bits of tricks going on, that you can be sure that it's probably him. Hello, Miss Bryony. How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, Teresa. Teresa? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. I'm not very good at pronouncing. Tracy Ann, let's do a card for you. I did say that, didn't I? So let's do that. Well, you can be sure that he's definitely guiding you, Christy, because I did ask for that, and that was the first thing that I saw. So now you've got complete confirmation that yes, absolutely. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of tricks going on. So it's like, oh, I can do this now. I can do that now. So yeah. All right, next one is the one that I got for you, Tracy Ann, is Rhea. So flow. It's asking you not to get too caught up in the little things, the things that don't really matter. This is sort of saying, you work best in flow. Now, with flow comes emotion. So it tells me that you're quite sensitive, quite a sensitive being, or maybe even emotional. But this is really saying, you've got a beautiful energy, a beautiful aura that allows you to, when you're in flow, people just flock to you. They are completely and utterly they gravitate to you, and you probably meet people in the supermarket that will, tell you their life story, but only when you're in flow. If you've got stuff going on, it will interfere with that, but when you're in perfect alignment, then that is when you'll see the people just flock to you. So beautiful, beautiful card. It is about stability, so I don't know if you're feeling a little bit unstable at the moment or if you're worried about someone, but this is saying just get back into flow. That is where you do your best work from. It's where, the beautiful joy for everybody around you, for you and those around you, that is where the goodness comes from. When you worry, it creates more chaos. So it's saying get back into the flow, back into your body, stay grounded, and allow the rest to take place. When you're in flow, everything else around you will flow. So I don't know if you're have a bit of worry or concern around someone close to you, but this is coming up and just saying, just take a breath, it'll be okay, and just allow everything to flow as it should. So I hope that helps you, Tracy Ann, but I would say, just keep working in beautiful harmony and flow. That's where it comes from best. So, and I don't know if you've hurt your hand or your finger, but they're showing me a hand. So I'm not sure if that's for you, Tracy Ann, but they are showing me that. Someone close to you or you, something about the hand, just keeps doing this. So I don't know if it's like a sore or something going on, but yeah, that's what they're doing. So I hope that makes sense for you, or it might very soon. All right, Miss Bryony, let's do a card for you if you're still on. Okay, so Bryony, are you still on? You're welcome, Tracy Ann. I hope that resonated with you and you, yeah, can gain some clarity from that. So, all right, Miss Bryony, let's do a card for you. You're on. Yay. All right, so, oh, you just said yay too. There you go. All right, so you got adaptability. So this is staying in your heart chakra again. So this is a lot of new beginnings are starting to happen. A lot of creations are starting to come into fruition, and it's starting to become a lot more clear for you. So this really is asking you to just adapt to what's going on around you. It's not about fighting it or being frustrated with it, or, you know, it's not about, what can I say? Yeah, this is more about adapting to it for the moment, because new things are coming. February is going to be extremely important for you, very significant for you, and I would say one step in front of the other. So there's something new and exciting coming where you're going to have to put one foot in front of the other. It's going to take courage and strength, but you're going to be fine. I want to say surround yourself with sunflowers or yellow at the time of, you know, where you get a bit stressed. So completely surround yourself, or wear yellow, or carry a yellow stone, even like a carnelian or anything like that, orangey yellow, even a red. They will help you stay grounded, will keep you in check and keep you in that creative flow. So stay in your heart space. Don't think too much. It's asking you not to overanalyze it. Just be in the moment. Be in the moment. So I hope that helps you, Bryony, but adapt to those things that are going on around you. Everything is going to change very soon, and February is going to be extremely significant. So I hope that helps you, Bryony. Okay, so Lisa Marie McKenzie, let's do a card for you. All right. Okay, Lisa. All right. Okay, so you got Isis, which is rebirth. So it means that, hang on, I just want to pull this down so I know where I'm at. So this is for you, Lisa Marie McKenzie. It's about rebirth. It's about starting again. It's about setting that reset button. It's about, you know, rebirthing yourself, transforming, doing something new. It's exciting. It's new. It's a passion. It's like really starting to see it come into fruition. It's like, you know, I want to say that there's a lot more joy going to be around you. I feel like there's a birth. I don't know if this is for you or for someone close to you, but I feel like there is actual birth as well. And, you know, this can be in the way of like a business, but also that's the rebirth side of it, but also a birth as in a baby. So that'd be for you or someone close to you. I also feel like there's something around the stomach area. So I don't know if you're having any bloating or a bit of inflammation or something going on around the tummy area. I would say that, you know, you're holding some emotions down there. So just be careful not to stuff your emotions. I'd say to write them down or to speak up about them. There is something about emotions being kept in the tummy as well. So, but it's time to action something. It's time to really move forward with it. It's time to get the planning sorted and start to really move forward. This is like your purpose. You're coming into yourself. This is beautiful. Just be careful not to get too fiery and react to things either. So this is really asking you to respond, not react. Just taking a step back and having some patience with someone, because someone may be either getting on your nerves or frustrating you in some way, and it's getting you a little bit hot under the collar. So I'd say to you, just don't sweat the small stuff. Look at the bigger picture. So I hope that helps you, Miss Lisa Marie. Yes, absolutely. You're welcome, Bryony. Exciting times, 100%. Okay. So let's block that guy, or whoever that is, Miss Prince or whatever. Okay. Yes, I've just blocked the trolls, so hopefully they will stay away. We had a prince on here. I'm quite flattered, to be honest. All right, so who else would like a card? Okay. Ange McLean, is that how you say it? McLaughlin, I think. Ange. I just want to ask you, Ange, is there no, don't message them at all. Don't message them. Okay, so Ange, I'm going to do one for you anyway, so that's fine. So what I do want to ask you, is there a male that you have in spirit, or is there, I don't want to say spirit, no, I shouldn't say that, sorry, delete that. I want to say, I don't know if this is for you or for someone else, but there's a young man that's quite troubled, like a brother or a friend. It's someone that's, I keep seeing him like black Adidas or black, like, you know, tracksuit on or something, and I don't know if that is for you, Ange, but I feel like someone's just going down the wrong path, and I feel like there's mother energy that's really worried about him, and the experiences have been quite, you know, a bit traumatic for a mother figure. So I don't know if that's for you, Ange, but it definitely came up when I started talking to you. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to do a card for you anyway. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but I definitely feel there's someone in a black tracksuit, very troubled, going down a bit of the wrong path, standing in front of a car. I don't know if there's a picture. But yeah, there's not, I don't know how else to explain it, but anyway, we'll continue on, so I'm not sure. Okay, so all right. You have a sick baby boy. No, this is more, I do feel, I was going to come to you because I did feel like there was a baby, like a young male that was different to what I was saying. So yes, I will come to that. But this isn't, this is like an older male, like, you know, in that late teens, early 20s sort of, you know, I'm not very great with ages, but this is someone who's like with a black car, or he's standing in front of a black car. It's like a Skyline or something like that, or a Commodore. This is someone who's just a little bit, not necessarily doing the right things for himself. So I just feel like a mother's got quite nervous energy around it. So that's not the one that I'm talking about, but I am sorry that you have a sick baby boy. So I really do apologise. That this is going on for you, Ange, because that's not at all what we want. So, but on the upside, you got Mary, Mother Mary. So what a beautiful card to get in this predicament. And it's about miracles, and it's about, you know, keeping the faith, and, you know, keeping your solidarity with you, like keeping the, you know, the core of you, the faith and the belief. Does somebody have rosary beads? Do you know someone that's got rosary beads at all, Ange? I feel like I want to hold someone needs the rosary beads, or they're holding the rosary beads, but there is some rosary beads that are there, and someone is praying. And they hold it to their chest too. So anyway, so I don't know if this is someone who's passed or someone who's living, but I feel like it's an older female who has rosary beads, and they are there with your son as well. So there's a lot of healing in the process. But I feel like you need to keep the faith. There are miracles ahead. Life is not going to look the same in a couple of years for you. Things are very much on the up. So it might feel like you're in a bit of a stagnant place. It doesn't feel great at the moment. And obviously I know that your son is not well either. So I'm not just talking about that, but I'm talking about financially, emotionally. It feels like, you know, you're sort of running the rat race. You might feel like that, but this is saying, hold on, they have big things planned for you. So I really want to say, keep your faith. And if you can get your hands on some rosary beads, that would also be a really great tool to use. So, and there's also an older lady that is coming through. I don't know if it's from spirit or she's living, but they're showing me a picture of an older lady that's holding these rosary beads. So I'm not sure if that makes sense for you, Ange, but that's what's coming through. And I feel like this is like a grandmother or a great grandmother, very little lady. She's very little. So, so I just wanted to let you know that as well. So now I have no idea what the time is. Can someone tell me what the time is in Melbourne? Does anyone know what the time is? It could be your mum, absolutely, Ange. It's an older lady, so it's a mother figure, and it is someone who's very little. very little. So I would say keep your faith. I really feel like there are some, you know, some really good news on the way. So keep your faith. All right, oh, no, hang on a sec. Marilyn, coffee, let's do a card for you. Is it 8 o'clock? Okay, so I've got 15 minutes. I normally bring in something so I can see, but it won't show me on my phone while I'm on live. So, and I forgot to bring it in. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going over. So you are so welcome, Ange. I hope that helps you, but I really feel like, have you got is there something about your son, or is there a picture that you have? They're just showing me like a young son, like a baby, like, you know, I'm not sure of age, but like where he's gripping your finger or your hand, like there's a picture and I can just see a little hand or someone grasping his little hand. There's something about the hand. So I'm not sure if that's making any sense to you, Ange, but there's something, I don't know if this is about your son or something else, but they're just showing me a photo, and it is like a little hand that's holding like a finger. So I'm not sure if that's for you, Ange, but I wanted to give you everything that comes through because it will be for someone. Okay, so Marilyn, let's do a card for you. Do you crochet, Marilyn, or do something really creative like that? They just show me like crocheting and clothes and like a sewing machine and knitting needles. And so I don't know if this is for you or for someone that's passed, but they're coming up. There's somebody showing me photos of someone creating a lot. So this would be someone that's quite handy. I'm not sure if this is someone you've got in spirit. I feel like it's more spirit that's coming through rather than for you. This is someone who like was quite handy. Like, you know, it was like, you know, you did it yourself. You didn't pay someone to do it. You had to get it done yourself. Okay, I'm not really sure who that is, but that's someone's coming through, and they're very creative. So they you know, they might have made clothes, or I'm not sure, but yeah, so they're coming through. All right, Marilyn, you got green Tara, so salvation. We had that card earlier as well. So this is about, you know, it's really about staying in your heart space. Green Tara is all about heart. So it says that you know, you're very loving. You know, you might, you love to have your community or family together and like, you know, have cooking or entertaining, and it's like that really fills you up with joy, even if it's just at Christmas time or on special occasions. But this is like, you know, it's like I want to tell you to get back into the joyful things that bring you so much happiness. And you know, this is saying, you know, you're an absolute you're an absolute goddess, and this card really oozes that. So it's like, you know, don't forget who you are. Step into that goddess-like power. You know, it doesn't matter if we're where we are or what we're doing or, you know, where we are in our life. It's like we're always goddesses, and this is here just to remind you to, you know, don't leave that jewelry to a special occasion, or that outfit for a special occasion. You know, if you want it, it's time to, you know, do some things that bring you joy, bring you happiness. But there's something around the heart. So it does tell me that there has been some disappointment or some heartache that has been in the past that still needs a little bit of healing. It might be some grief or some sorrow, or I'm not really sure, but there's something within the heart that still definitely needs a little bit of healing. So this would be for you or someone close to you. But what I would say to you is just, you know, the eyes never lie is what they're saying. So just looking after you, coming from that heart space, and just knowing that, yeah, being by the water is going to be really helpful for you. So I don't know if you live by water. Nature and water is what they're showing me. So like a river or an ocean, but they're showing me a big body of water and also greenery. So if you haven't connected in with nature lately, I would definitely say to do that. So I hope that makes sense for you, Marilyn, but I definitely feel like someone is here in spirit for you. And yeah, they're putting their feet up, like, and they've got little slippers on too, so which is kind of cute. But yeah, so please know that they came through for you. You're welcome, Marilyn. Absolutely welcome. Oh, no, as in no, you don't. Oh, your mum did. Okay, I understand. Maybe my son who passed while I was pregnant with him. Mum said she would look after him too. Oh, okay, beautiful, Ange. So yes, that would be that. Right, okay, that makes sense then. So, So yeah, so that obviously made a lot of sense to you. Well, I would definitely say get some rosary beads. They were showing me that for a very big reason, so I want to tell you to do that. Marilyn, I don't know if you've got problems with your toes or your feet, but I want to say look after them. I don't know if you've got some pain around your feet or someone close to you has, but they're showing me the tired feet and they're sore. So yeah, so just be aware that, you know, there might be some special footwear or changes to footwear or something that you can do to help. But yeah, they're just showing me go easy on the feet because they're causing someone a bit of discomfort. So whether that's now or it's coming, but they're telling me just to let you know that as well. Okay. So you're welcome, Marilyn. Thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, you do? Yeah. Well, they're just saying just make sure you rest and look after yourself. So that's beautiful. Beautiful messages coming through for you, Marilyn. So thank you for letting me read for you. I'd say I've got a couple more minutes maybe. Yes, good. Okay, Marilyn, Queensland, absolutely, because I felt like you need to be around water. Like I feel like it's like Sunshine State, like which is Queensland, with the water, but then it's like I want to connect in with nature as well. So try and find something with a good balance of both, where you know you can be maybe in the around water, but also nature. They're showing me that those two things are going to be really important to keep the balance. So I would say absolutely Queensland is a great place for you to be, for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so all right. Relationship, Melissa. Are you in a relationship now, or Melissa Hannah, you want some relationship? I can have a look and see what comes through. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. That's so nice of you. I appreciate your 100 stars. I'm a bit excited. I've had a couple of stars tonight. Thank you. Very excited. All right. So, Melissa Hannah. So I am going to assume you are in a relationship, and let's draw a card because I just don't have enough time to tap in fully if it's not coming through. I feel really disconnected though. The sun, so it means you know, bright outcomes. So it's good. Stay optimistic. Good outcomes are coming and they're shining through. But they are also warning you to not get caught up in the you know, I'm not doing that because they didn't do that, or it's not getting caught up in the fickle things they're telling me. It's more about it's about focusing and taking the first step. There's changes that need to be made, and they're saying set your boundaries. So make sure everybody's on the same page in the relationship. So we are friends. Okay, so setting boundaries. So I feel like no one knows where they stand, Melissa. So it's like this is saying really bright, optimistic outcomes, and you will definitely meet or be with the person that you truly cherish and love. This is definitely going to happen, but I feel like the timing's a little bit off at the moment, and there's some boundaries and a couple of conversations to be had first. So that is what I'd say for you. It's like, because nobody's really aware of where they sit or where they're at, it's so confusing. There's so much fluff in between all the clarity. So all I would say to you is, you know, your two souls, if you're meant to be together, will come together, and this sun definitely outlines. I'm not saying it is this person. I hope it is for you though, but this is definitely saying you will get the outcome that you want. So that is beautiful. So thanks, Melissa. Thank you for letting me read for you. But I definitely think that a bit of clarity will definitely help move you in the right direction. So, all right. Can someone tell me the time in Melbourne? Is it like 8:15 yet? I might do one more and then I might have to hop off. Hey, Claire Williams, how are you? Okay, so, all right. Melissa Tridenti? Let's do a card for you. First time viewer would love some guidance. Let's see what comes up for you. Melissa. It's a different way of spelling Melissa. It's pretty. I want to go there. Okay, so you got the future. So you might be a bit, starting to think about what your future looks like, where you're going, what's happening. You're an absolute goddess. Like you have so much beautiful energy. And when you're on spark, your energy can affect a lot of people around you. So you've got to be really careful where you direct that energy. This is about, stepping into your power. This is about understanding who you are, not taking any crap from anybody. I don't want to swear or anything, but don't take any crap from anyone. This is about standing in your beliefs. It's about setting your own boundaries, doing your own thing, and a codependency is not going to work for you. It really needs to be, I want to say in relationships, make sure you're both independent and that you come together to lift each other up and to better each other. It's not about being codependent and coming into one and trying to make something of it. It won't work for you. It will bore you. So it's really about trying to get that equal amount of, love and compassion and attention and affection as you would give, and it's like this balancing act for you. So what I would say is believe in yourself, get your self-confidence up there, and when you do, you're a power to be reckoned with. Be careful where you focus your energy. Be careful where you focus that, because it can either bring others up or bring them right down. So you do have a big influence in your energy for those around you. But it tells me you're a beautiful soul, and there's no reason for you not to believe in yourself. It's like, the world is your oyster right now. It's really time to start honing in and planning for the big future. It's really time to start thinking about what it is you want and making sure everybody's on the same page, and that you're on the same page with what you did want, with where you're going and what you do want for the future. So I would just say to you, there are some things that are coming to an end, but it also means there are some really beautiful, bright future ahead as well. So, which is absolutely beautiful. Just believe in yourself. I want to say, when you've got confidence, oh my goodness, you are the most attractive beast in the world. And I mean that in the most loving way, of course, but I mean like a beast to be reckoned with, like you're just on fire. But when you have doubt, it's not looking outwards or externally for confirmation or reaffirming who you are and where you're going. So this has to be an internal, like an independent journey that you take. So yeah, don't look externally for that. You have to do all that inner work, and then when you go out there to the world, you're just, beautiful. Everybody's just, wants to be around you. So don't doubt yourself. That's what I would say, Melissa. I want to say you're a really good person. I don't know if you need to hear that, but they're saying she's a really good person. She just she's doubting herself. So I just want to give that to you. So I hope that makes sense for you, Melissa. And I really appreciate everybody being on here. If you want to join my group, I would love you to be. Oh, is it only 8:10? Oh, well, then I can do some more. But I do have a group called Clarify My Journey on Facebook, so feel free to join after here. It's a private group, but I will let you in. It's there's a little hummingbird on there, and I didn't get time to put the link in. But it's in the description, like not the link, but the name of the group. So feel free to join if you would like to. If you feel drawn to doing it, I'd love to have you there. So. Yes, I am well, Claire. Let's do a card for you. Claire. All right. So you got Mary. So miracle. So what a beautiful card to come in, Claire. It's like staying positive, staying on the right side of the tracks, not getting caught up in stuff going on, around you and all through you. So this is about, expecting those miracles, knowing that, you need to keep the faith in time of need. And it might be for you or for someone around you, but it's like, really, really focus in on your power is best used when you have faith, right? So when you're holding that faith, that is when the most powerful things can happen around you. You actually have a great ability to make and, manifest things into you. So time to manifest some things in, but I think there's some really, really great things coming for you. And I feel like the next financial year is going to look very different for you. I think, there's some things looking up in many ways. So, all right. So, scroll up, Mezzy. I'll just do a card for you. Just let's see what we get for you. Mezzy. Anything regarding work, baby, or beloved dog that has just passed, please. You don't have a Rottweiler. It wasn't a Rottweiler, was it? There was a Rottweiler that came to me earlier today, but I don't know who it was for. All right, so I don't think it would be for you, Mezzy, but I just thought I'd ask. Okay, so, oh, you've had the same message about 3 times. Wow, you are so welcome. How much confirmation, like, that's massive. So I love that for you, Claire. Thank you. Okay, so what we got, Mezzy, is Pavati, so devotion. So this is really saying that, I thought it was a smaller dog. So this is really saying devotion. This is about, it tells me to draw another card, not to take things too seriously. Make sure you're having a lot of play. As you say, you're probably going through a little bit of a hard time at the moment. This is saying, look around you and be really grateful for those and those things you have around you. Stay devoted to what's important to you. Don't go too much off on a tangent about what we don't have. It's really about honing in on what we do have. I do feel like there is something coming to you. I don't know if it would be, I'm not going to say it's a child because I don't see that for you just at this moment, but I definitely feel like if you stay devoted to what you have and stay in this, have a little bit more patience, there is something really good coming to you. And I want to say, just laugh off the stuff. Don't get too serious. Serious. I don't know if there's someone around you that's a little bit, negative or, doesn't, glass half empty sort of person. But this is saying, bring that energy up. It's time to bring the energy up. We need to lift it up and be who you are. That's what you do. You make life a lot more fun. So, humor. I'd say humor is going to be your best friend lately. And don't get caught up in the don't get too serious. Now's not the time to get serious. Now's not the time for those serious questions or wondering. It's like, just taking it down a notch and staying patient. So I hope that helps you, Mezzy. I'm sorry you lost your dog. I'm sure your dog is with you 100%. But yeah, I just couldn't go. I didn't have time to connect with him now, but I've got to go. Please feel free to join the page, clarify my journey. This was Readings with Christy. I'm so glad that you all joined tonight. I hope those that got a message really got clarification and you can take away and enjoy your journey, enjoy your journey. And don't forget, you've got a lot of power. You've got a lot of power. And when you focus that in the right direction, there is so much you can do. There is so much of that power that we need in the world right now, that beautiful energy. So stay focused, stay grounded and connected, and stay true to you. Thanks again for listening. Bye, guys.